The world today is facing numerous challenges, ranging from mass extinction, ethical erosion, environmental degradation, and resource depletion to political instability and economic disparity due largely to unchecked rampant corruption. These challenges have led many to question the sustainability of our current world model and ponder if it could potentially lead to societal collapse. In this video, we will explore the current world model through a Stoic-Realist lens, drawing historical comparisons to previous societal collapses, and examine how Stoic philosophy and realistic preparedness can provide insights for navigating such challenges. The current world model is characterized by a globalized interconnectedness, rapid technological advancements, and complex socio-political systems. While we might say it has brought unprecedented progress and advancements in various areas, it also faces significant challenges. Environmental issues such as mass extinction, climate change, deforestation, and widespread pollution threaten the delicate balance of our ecosystems. Resource depletion, including water scarcity and fossil fuel exhaustion, poses insurmountable challenges to sustaining our current blind overconsumption way of life. Societal issues such as disconnectedness, political polarization, entrenched centralized systemic corruption, psychological warfare, social inequality, and geopolitical tensions create instability and conflict with intent to keep the wealthy wealthy. Throughout history, many civilizations and societies have risen and fallen, providing valuable lessons and parallels to our current world model. For example, the fall of the Roman Empire in the 5th century was marked by political corruption, economic decline, and external invasions. An example of this corruption was the widespread bribery and extortion among government representatives. Many high-ranking officials were known to be engaged in corrupt practices, including embezzlement of public funds, accepting bribes from wealthy elites, and manipulating political appointments for personal gain. This widespread corruption eroded public trust in the government and weakened the overall stability and effectiveness of the Roman political system. Economic decline was another factor during the fall of the Roman Empire. Rome's once thriving economy suffered from a combination of factors, including overexpansion, inflation, and declining trade routes. The over-reliance on slave labor and the exploitation of conquered territories led to an economic disparity between the wealthy elite and the impoverished masses. The economic inequality, coupled with rampant corruption, further caused destabilization and contributed to its eventual decline. External invasions were also a significant challenge during Rome's fall. Barbarian invasions from Germanic tribes such as the Visigoths and Vandals posed a constant threat to the Roman territories. The invasions led to military conflicts and territorial losses, putting a strain on the Roman military and stretching their resources thin. The inability to effectively defend its borders against external threats further weakened the Roman Empire and contributed to its eventual collapse. The 10th century collapse of the Mayan Civilization, which existed in Mesoamerica from about 2000 BCE to 1500 CE, is a complex and debated topic among historians and archaeologists. While there is no single consensus on the exact causes of the collapse, several factors have been proposed as potential contributors. Environmental degradation is believed to have played a significant role in the collapse of the Mayan civilization. The Maya practiced slash-and-burn agriculture, which involved clearing land for farming by cutting down and burning trees. However, as the population grew, the demand for agricultural land increased, leading to deforestation, soil erosion, and depletion of natural resources. This led to reduced agricultural productivity, which could have caused food shortages and social unrest, ultimately contributing to the collapse of the civilization. Climate change is also thought to have been a factor in the Maya collapse. Evidence from sediment cores and other sources suggests that the Maya experienced periods of prolonged drought, which may have disrupted agricultural practices, caused crop failures, and further strained resources. Droughts could have resulted in water scarcity, food shortages, and increased social tensions, potentially leading to the decline of the civilization. Social and political factors may have also contributed to the collapse of the Maya civilization. The Maya had a complex social and political structure with multiple city-states ruled by kings who were believed to have divine authority. However, internal conflicts, power struggles, and social unrest could have weakened the political institutions and undermined social cohesion. This, combined with environmental challenges, may have resulted in a breakdown of governance and societal disintegration. Trade disruptions and external invasions are also proposed as potential factors in the Mayan collapse. The Maya had an extensive trade network that facilitated the exchange of goods and ideas across different regions. However, disruptions to trade routes due to environmental challenges or conflicts with neighboring civilizations could have disrupted the economic system and destabilized the civilization. Additionally, evidence of violence and warfare has been found in some Mayan sites, suggesting possible invasions or conflicts with other groups that could have weakened the civilization. It's important to note that these factors likely interacted in complex ways, and there may have been other contributing factors as well. The collapse of the Mayan civilization was likely a multifaceted and gradual process rather than a sudden event. The study of the Maya collapse serves as a reminder of the interconnectedness of environmental, social, political, and economic factors in shaping the fate of civilizations and the importance of sustainable practices, social cohesion, and effective governance in maintaining the stability and resilience of healthy societies. The Easter Island, or Rapa Nui, as its indigenous population called it, civilization collapse in the 17th century was driven by deforestation, resource depletion, and general societal collapse. One of the main factors contributing to the collapse of the Rapa Nui civilization was environmental degradation. The island was once covered with dense palm forest that provided timber for various purposes, including for constructing the moai statues and for fuel. However, as the population grew and demand for resources increased, the Rapa Nui people extensively cleared the forest for agriculture, timber, and to transport the massive moai statues. This deforestation led to soil erosion, loss of habitat, and a decline in the availability of crucial resources, such as timber for construction and canoe building. The loss of trees and the resulting soil erosion also had severe consequences for agriculture, which was a critical source of food for the Rapa Nui people. The loss of fertile soil, coupled with the absence of trees for timber and fuel, led to a decline in agricultural productivity, resulting in food scarcity and malnutrition. The collapse of the agricultural system likely caused social and economic disruptions, such as population decline, conflict over resources, and social unrest. Another factor that may have contributed to the collapse of the Rapa Nui civilization is the depletion of freshwater resources. Easter Island has limited freshwater sources, including lakes and underground aquifers, which were crucial for drinking water, irrigation, and agriculture. Deforestation and soil erosion likely led to a decrease in freshwater availability as it affected the island's water cycle, resulting in decreased agricultural productivity and limited access to clean water for the population. The decline of the Rapa Nui civilization was likely exacerbated by social and cultural factors as well. The Rapa Nui society was organized around a complex chiefdom system with hierarchical social structures, and the construction and maintenance of the moai statues may have been tied to their religious and cultural beliefs. However, as resources became scarce and the society faced environmental challenges, the social cohesion may have deteriorated, leading to conflicts, social fragmentation, and a breakdown of governance. The collapse of the Rapa Nui civilization serves as a compelling example, yet again, of how environmental degradation, overexploitation of natural resources, and social and cultural factors can interact to lead to the decline of a civilization. These historical collapses share common themes with our current world model, such as the consequences of irresponsible, unsustainable resource exploitation, social and political instability, and environmental degradation. It underscores the importance of truly sustainable practices, responsible resource management, and social cohesion in maintaining the long-term resilience and sustainability of societies. The historical accounts of the Romans, Mayans, Rapa Nui, and countless other societies who all suffered eventual collapse serve as cautionary tales that remind us of the need to be mindful of our environmental impact and make wise decisions to ensure the preservation of our planet and its resources for future generations. Drawing on Stoic philosophy and realistic preparedness, a Stoic-Realist perspective offers insights on how to approach and navigate the challenges of the current world model. Stoic philosophy, with its emphasis on accepting the impermanence and unpredictability of the external world, can help individuals cultivate resilience, equanimity, and adaptability in the face of uncertainty and challenges. It encourages a focus on what is within our control, such as our mindset, actions, and responses to external events. Realistic preparedness, on the other hand, emphasizes practical actions based on facts and evidence. It involves being informed about the underlying causes of societal challenges, evaluating information critically, and making informed decisions. It also includes taking practical steps to protect oneself and others, such as preparing for potential resource shortages, establishing supportive networks, and developing practical skills. However, as a realist, it does not provide a free pass to hoarding, luxury excess, overconsumption, or any such thing causing imbalance or displacement of resources that are better served elsewhere. Indeed, if a perceived threat has a high likelihood of being imminent, one might choose to take the necessary steps to protect one's family while not allowing fear to drive us to the further perpetuation of the insanity that has collectively led us here. In the context of our current world model, how do we apply a Stoic realist perspective? It involves acknowledging the challenges and uncertainties while also recognizing that change is a natural part of human existence. It encourages individuals to cultivate resilience by developing mental and emotional strength, staying informed about the realities of our world, and taking practical actions to mitigate the impact of societal challenges. It also emphasizes the importance of building supportive networks and communities that can provide mutual aid and solidarity in times of crisis, which, moreover, requires us to be alert to those who benefit from keeping us divided. Furthermore, a Stoic realist perspective encourages individuals to contribute to positive change by advocating for responsible environmental practices, promoting social and economic fairness, and supporting sustainable resource management. It demands that we advocate for the end of political corruption and corporate collusion and cease participating as consequence to any immediate lack of true change. It also emphasizes the need for long-term thinking, considering the consequences of our actions on future generations and taking steps towards a truly sustainable and resilient world model, rather than empty corporate hyperbole and dishonest political campaigns. In conclusion, our current world model faces significant challenges that may very well lead us to societal collapse. By applying a Stoic realist perspective, we gain reasonable insights from our historical comparisons. We see the same repeating patterns causally leading to collapse. Now let's take the practical actions to end the cycle and cultivate resilience to effectively navigate these challenges. Stoic philosophy provides a mindset of acceptance and adaptability, while realistic preparedness encourages informed decision-making and practical actions. At the very least, if we improve ourselves and the world ends in a fiery ball of gas, we can say sincerely, we tried. By integrating these approaches, we can better prepare ourselves to face the uncertainties and complexities of our current world model with resilience, wisdom, and a sense of responsibility. It is imperative that we take collective action at local, national, and global levels to address the underlying causes of societal challenges, promote transparency, sustainability, and strive towards a more just and resilient world for current and future generations. Let us not forget to exercise our no. No more corruption, no more designed inequality, no more psychological warfare and manipulation, no more corporate governed pseudoscience, no more financially driven lobbied bribery, egocentric political tomfoolery, no more colonizing Plymouth Rock bamboozlery. No. These challenges can feel daunting from an individual perspective, but there are simple, effective actions that can be taken on the individual level. First, adopt a whole food, plant-based diet, which is beneficial to health, climate, and ethics. I have decades of experience here, but do your own research and remove your biases. Second, end excessive consumption. Stop buying unnecessary crap. There is so much waste polluting landfills and oceans. Save your money and invest those voting dollars in people, products, and companies who truly embody our values. Third, don't worry about changing anyone else. You change you, and then let's see what kind of world we live in. I'm not sure I'm ready to totally submit to the idea of irreversible, abrupt climate change, mass extinction, insurmountable corruption, or any such idea that says we are beyond redemption. Nevertheless, let us choose to live our lives in such a way that it renders those outcomes meaningless. Let us live as Stoic realists, good shepherds, mindfully tending to self-evolution and collective harmony. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comment section what you think about this topic and if you have any suggestions for future videos. Until then, stay free, stay thoughtful, stay curious, and don't forget to exercise your right to say no.